Hello everybody, welcome back. This is your friend Trickman01. As always, you can see it is a beautiful bright morning here at Kerbal Space Station. Or Kerbal Space Headquarters, whatever you want to call it. What I have for you today, I just recently... Well, let's go to the astronaut complex first. Because I want to give some major props to our buddy, Bill Kerman. Bill Kerman recently completed the mission not only to Minmus, but on his way back to Kerbal, he landed on the moon, got some more science, and then came all the way back home. So he is the first Kerbal to successfully complete a two-body landing. We did all that off camera. I was just trying to get some science. And so we have 727 science. And I've been deciding what to unlock. I'm going to go with this very heavy rocketry. Pretty sure all of this is new from the NASA Asteroid Redirect update. And there seems like a lot of cool stuff we can do. I mean, look how powerful this is. 3,200 thrust. It uses a ton of fuel, though. 91 fuel a second. But we also have some big fuel tanks to use. Originally designed to separate buildings that were stuck together on me as repurposed. So we have awesome stuff here I'm going to go with. And we're going to try to build something really cool out of it. I'm hoping to do our first mission into another sphere of influence soon outside of Kerbal. So hopefully this stuff will help us get there. I'm going to test it out and hopefully we can find something that works really well. You can see we still have 177 science, which is good. We could actually unlock this if we wanted to, but I really don't have much interest in space planes. So right now we're just going to unlock some more of this. I think this is next for sure. No, not this. This, because I really want this battery bank right here. Alright, so I'm gonna do some quick tests, and I'm probably gonna let you guys join me for some of the testing with this new heavy rocketry we just unlocked, and I'll see you in just a second. Alright, so here we are on the launch pad with Bill Kerman as our test pilot, and what we're gonna do is we have this tank here and this rocket here from the NASA update, and we're gonna see just how powerful these are, so let's go ahead and throttle up. And we'll move that down there just for a second. And we can see just what kind of oomph we're going to get from this. It is burning fuel relatively quickly, which, you know, that's not all that surprising. And it is kind of going into overheat. But it should stop once it gets towards the higher end, I think. And yeah, we're getting some pretty good lift out of this thing. It's more efficient than I anticipated as well. What kind of apoapsis do we have? About 13,000. 24,000. Still have about a little less than half of our fuel tank left. So it looks like it's going to get pretty high. It's going to go outside of the atmosphere. It's going to go... There's 200 kilometers. It's not going to escape Kerbal, I don't think. Still has quite a bit of fuel left, though. Oh, it might escape Kerbal. Nope. Got up to right under 3 million meters, or 3,000 kilometers. You can hear the space music came on, so we should have just passed that. Go ahead and separate our staging, and then I'll fall back to Kerbal, and we'll go ahead and complete the mission just for funsies, and we'll go from there. Still going away from the planet at this point, and once we get to about 3,000 kilometers, it'll start to fall back down. Got much higher than I anticipated. You can see just that little decoupler pushed us up over 3,000 kilometers. So now we should start falling here in about 3, 2, 1. And you can see now we're falling. Nailed it! Let's go ahead and go a little bit faster, I suppose. Whoop. And 4 times. Let's go ahead and deploy our chute. Ooh, the Kraken tried to strike there. And as long as we're at ×1, when it's at about 500 meters, we should be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and slow down to 1 times speed. It'll deploy, and then we can go all the way fast forward. So that was a good test of what this thing's capable of. So now that I know how powerful these things are, I'm going to try to utilize that in a rocket design. And hopefully we can do a mission to Eve before too long. This is the goal here, so I'll see you guys. I'm going to come up with something, and I'll see you guys right after the flip. Alright guys, this is the monstrosity I've come up with. I call it the Eve Engine Mark 1. It has a lot of sciencey stuff. It's got a nice little getting off the ground stage right here. A stage to help us get where we need to go, and a landing stage. Randall Kerman is going to be our pilot. I don't think we're going to be able to get him home at any point if this works. But for now, we're just giving it a shot. Hopefully we can get where we want to go. But if not, no big deal. 3, 2, 1, blast off. And so everything's going pretty stable so far. I have some SAS rings at the top of each one of these towers. We've got these NASA boosters. This NASA liquid fuel booster. It's got the NASA engine here. All of these are feeding to the middle. So far everything's going well. That one looks like it's going to overheat, but I really don't think it is. If it does, I'll be very disappointed. Randall looks kind of nervous, but this will happen in the life of a test pilot. Test pilots get nervous when they're flying new ships. So everything's going well enough so far. We're almost at 5 kilometers. We're continuing to rise. 6 kilometers now. Everything's going well, I think. So let's go ahead and start just a minor bit of a gravity turn. You can see the ship is wobbling when I do that. Doesn't really want to cooperate too well. We're at 10 kilometers. These SAS rings are helping a lot. Not sure where I'd be without it. And these outside engines are about to give out. So let's go ahead and cut it. And do that. And see where we are in terms of the map. Everything looks like it's going pretty well so far. Let's turn over just a little bit more. Try to stay right at a 45-degree angle. So far so good. Still have plenty of fuel left in this stage. Turn our camera over there. Randall Kerman is freaking out, man. He just realized he's probably on a one-way trip to Eve, hopefully. If not, he may be stuck in space for the rest of his existence. Much like Jebediah, who we will rescue eventually. But once we get to about an 80,000 meter apoapsis, or 8 kilometers, we're going to go ahead and shut off the engines and then plan out a burn to get us into a full orbit. Alright, so at that point we'd be in space, but we want to go to about 80,000, so we have some room to work with. Right there should be fine. Now let's plan out our burn just really quickly. And we don't quite have a periapsis at that point. That'll give us a stable orbit. That should be perfect right there. So the estimated burn is going to be 1 minute and 14 seconds. So at about 37 seconds we need to start our burn. It's taking our ship a while to turn, which is to be expected. It'd be nice if I could put an SAS ring somewhere down here to help it turn just a little bit quicker in situations like these. Okay, Randall's calmed down a little bit. That's good. Alright. So he burns in about 7 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, start our burn. And I think we'll have enough fuel to do it. I'm thinking we do. And Randall may be in orbit a little bit longer than he'd like, just because I'm not sure where Eve is on our map yet. But no big deal. We should have enough fuel to get through this, it looks like, pretty easily. We may even have some extra to work with, so we can get a nice little burn going. We'll head this way. And right there. Right, so let's get rid of this. See where apoapsis is about 100,000. Periapsis is about 80,000. It's about as good as you can hope for. Oh, Eve is right there, which I think is perfect. Alright guys, we are back. I have calculated the burn I need to take to come into an Eve periapsis. You can see we should encounter it right around here-ish. It's going to be a pretty high periapsis, but I can kind of maneuver it to get a little bit closer as we get there. So I'll be able to do that. One thing I did notice is that I completely forgot to put RCS on the ship. So that's not going to help matters. Trying to be careful not to miss my burn here, and let's go ahead and go. Keep an eye over here. And as soon as we see an encounter, we're gonna get rid of this thing. See just how close we can get our periapsis. And I'm ready to hit X as soon as I see a change. Which I have not seen yet. I guess let's keep burning towards prograde. Oh, wait, there's something. And the periapsis is going down. Oh, it went back up. Alright, that's gonna have to be close enough for now. Alright guys, and we are back, and Eve is looking bigger than ever. There it is right there. Very, very easy to see now. Randall looks like he is just in awe. Our node is coming up in about 20 seconds, so I'm going to try not to talk straight through that. If everything goes well, we should be on course to aero brake around Eve. So let's focus on our burn right now. Focus, Randall. And burn. And stop. Alright, so that looks good. We should be in aero braking mode right there. I'm not sure exactly how that'll work. I'm probably losing a lot of... Ooh, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. And extend our solar panels. I just realized that I was burning all of that extra energy. From those lights, which is not a huge deal, but I didn't have any solar panels extended, so they were indeed using up a lot of energy. Alright, so there is Eve right there, and I'm gonna fast forward till I get to about 200,000 meters above Eve. 200 kilometers. And yeah, we'll go from there. It shouldn't be too hard to get into orbit. And we should be on course to aero brake, hopefully. I'm not the foremost expert on space travel or even Kerbal Space Program. So if everything goes as well as I'm hoping it will, then we'll be in good shape indeed. We still have more fuel than I was expecting as well, so that's a good thing. Here comes Eve. Oh, it looks so beautiful. So let us get close. And then once we get to that point, we are going to retract our solar panels. And we may even try to get into orbit with just the fuel we have in our nuclear engines to at least try to get the most out of that fuel as possible. We can go a little bit faster, I guess. Here comes Eve, and hopefully we'll land on land. A splashdown would not be the greatest. And I'm hoping our lander survives landing on Eve as well. I actually did not anticipate getting this far with my first ship. So alright, let's go ahead, and right here looks like a beautiful opportunity for a screenshot. And screenshot. Alright, now let's zoom back in and keep going towards Eve. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a maneuver node here, not going to do anything with it. So I just want to know how close we are to our periapsis. And we're about 3,000 kilometers away from Eve now. She is big and beautiful. Alright. This seems like another excellent opportunity for a screenshot. Let's actually go ahead and get the ship in this one. Let's do this. And screenshot. Alright. So now we need to retract the solar panels as well. Retract panels. And go ahead and retract the panels. So let's see here. I wonder if we were to burn retrograde, what would happen? Oh, let's quick save while we're here. We're already in it to win it at this point, so I'm not too concerned. Maybe the other thing we can do is maybe do a crew report. No science from that. So not a huge deal. About 2 minutes away from our periapsis. I'm wondering if I were to burn at this point, what would happen? See, the periapsis is going down. Eve escape is getting farther away, which is fine. I figure the slower we go, the more chance we have of being captured. I can always... I'm pretty sure we're going to go in for a landing at this point, so... I'm thinking what I'll go ahead and do is turn prograde first of all, and we'll go ahead and ditch this part. Let's do this though. We need to reorganize this just a hair. Alright. So let's turn prograde. And let's go ahead and ditch the nuclear engines. Not sure we're going to need them at this point. And poof. Said poof. And it's stuck. Why is it stuck? Oh, goodness gracious. This is not good. Okay. Not sure what happened there, but we look like we're in pretty decent shape. I'm guessing our orbit's gonna start coming down as well. Let's keep an eye on our map here. Eve Escape is getting further and further away, which is good. So that means we are well within the atmosphere. Dang it. Let's go ahead and move these parachutes down here. That way I can hit... Well. Alright, so we're definitely going in for a landing. Hopefully it will be on land, a land landing. If not, I guess that's okay too. It looks like it might be. It's hard to tell. It's on the dark side of... Eve. Either way, I'm fine with it, I suppose. See if we can't do a crew report. And transmit. So we got 30 signs from that. And I'm hoping to be able to land on the land right here. We're going to stay in ×1 at this point. Not a ton of electric charge left, but that's fine. We can deploy our solar panels and wait for daytime as well. So far, everything is going pretty decent. And of course, now I realize that these are one-time use parachutes, so even if we really, really wanted to, we could not get Randall home at this point, and we should be going onto the land, which is hard to tell, but it looks like we should be. Really can't tell, like I said. But from this angle, it definitely looks like we're going to be doing a land landing. Let's get rid of this. And as long as everything goes well, we should be in pretty good shape for a pretty decent landing. Should be able to get a surface sample, transmit that, get some science going, transmit that. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do another crew report here. And we'll transmit it. Send him out for an EVA. Uh-oh. Keep that. Randall. Gets up. Randall. Oh my goodness. This is not good. This is not good. Not good. Randall, I need you to get up. Come on. Seriously. Oh, dang it. Because as soon as these things deploy, he's going to bounce off. It's my main issue. Huh. Come on, Randall. Need you to get up. Need you to get up, buddy. Come on, I may have to reload and do a quick save on this. If he doesn't get up, because he's going to bounce right out. So this may have been a bad idea to do an EVA. Which if he does, that's fine, I guess. Well, let's see what happens, I guess. Because these parachutes are going to deploy. And I'm not sure what's going to happen at that point. I wish he would get up, though. Oh, okay, that's not nearly as horrible as I was expecting. The problem is, now can't lower my landing gear. So annoying. Come on, Randall. Alright, so let's fast forward. Not sure how far away from the land we are. No real way to tell. Thanks to Randall. And everything's going better than I hoped. So that's something. And let's go for ×1 speed now. Oh, so purple. So I'm very interested to see what happens at this point. Oh, wait. Turns out we're in the water. I thought we were on the land. Oh, no. Don't fall in. Get up. Get up. Where did you go? Where did you go? Alright. Cool. Now grab onto the ladder. Nope. Dang it. Come on. I need you to get up, Randall. Come on. Come on, get up. This is frustrating to say the least. Because I need him to get back in the capsule so we can transmit some data. Let's take an EVA report. Dang it, Randall. Alright guys, I will be back when I can get Randall back into this ship somehow. Alright guys, guess what? I made Randall climb on top of a battery and we seem to have gotten him pretty much where he needs to go. So let's go ahead and grab that. And have him board his capsule. And we'll do a crew report from here. And go ahead and transmit. And let's quick save at this point. No, probably not. I was thinking about trying to go ahead and move over to the shore over here, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to even do that at this point. Let's log some pressure data. We can get 48 science from that, so we'll go ahead and transmit. Of course, it's showing we don't have any liquid fuel either, but that seems to not be the case. We have plenty of electric charge, though. Let's do a mystery goo. And we can transmit that. Yes. Because there's no chance Randall Kerman's getting home at this point. Unfortunately, we won't be able to plant a flag on Eve, which is something I wanted to do. I really thought we were coming in for the shore, but it turns out that what looks like the shore up here, I thought this was the water and this was the shore, but it seems like I had it backwards for some reason. Not a huge deal. And let's use one of these. How much electric charge do we have left? Plenty. Go ahead and transmit that for 40 science. That took a lot of charge. And I'm wondering if I extend these, is it going to break them? No, it seems like it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and extend all of those. That way Randall can get some of his power back. Oh. Temperature data. We can transmit that as well. And I'm not sure why Randall in the beginning was so tempted to take a dip in the toxic waters of Eve. But I think, let's go ahead and get to the daytime part, if we can. Here comes the sunrise. Ooh, look at the sky. Look at the colors of this sunrise. We have green over here, an orangish color, almost pure white here, leading into purple. So that, whoops, is pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got, I think we got quite a bit of science from this. Randall Kerman has become our first ever Kerbal to land on a body outside of Kerbin's sphere of influence. So he is a history maker in that sense. He ain't coming back, so he's a history maker in that sense as well. Eventually we'll get Jebediah back. So, let's go ahead and head back to the Kerbal Space Center and see what kind of science we got out of that. So we are at 568 science. That seems like a lot. And I think, like I was saying, the next thing I want to unlock is this. Mostly for this rechargeable battery bank right here. That way we can just build it in and not have to worry about the, you know, trying to find places to put batteries on the outside of the ship. So, ooh, what's this? Probe core, heloads, counterpowers. Probe cores. Okay, these are remote probe cores here. This is, ooh. This one can hold twice as much as the other one. Not that we ever really need it. And this one, there's a generator. Generator is always active. So that's cool. If we were to put this generator on our ship, we'd never need solar panels again. It doesn't look like. Doesn't look like it uses any fuel or anything either. So that'd be cool to unlock. What else do we have? This seismograph would be pretty cool as well. These ion engines might be cool. We'll see what we unlock next time. But for now, I think that's going to be it for the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun getting to Eve. You can see we got quite a bit of science from it. If we do the math, we'll probably be able to figure out but it looks like we got quite a bit, even though we transmitted all of it. Randall Kerman's stuck on Eve. That's fine. Let's see what kind of missions we have still. So we've planted several flags on the moon. Most of those were off camera. A few flags on Minmus as well. Off camera. For most of them. We did one on camera. Maybe two. Can't remember. And we have landed a Kerbal successfully in the toxic waters of Eve. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your friend Chickman01. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.